Perfect. Yo, what's up guys? How are we doing? So recently I got a message on Discord if I could assist someone make their base, and so pretty much right here I am with mrroniees. I don't exactly know how to say his name, so I'm just gonna say it like that. And so this is the build that we were able to create for him. He assisted a little bit here and there, but this was pretty much the build. And the reason why I'm showing you guys this instead of like showing you guys how I built it was because I also got another request from someone on Discord. I believe it was Tuba Tank, if I remember correctly. Pretty much asked me if I could pretty much go ahead and show like the finished product compared to me pretty much building it over time. Overall, this build was about, I want to say it's a 5-hour build, more or less, just because I did add a lot of spikes to the outside exterior. But yeah, let's go ahead and just reset my character, and I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the base so you guys have an understanding of why everything's placed where it's at and pretty much how it's supposed to work. Pretty much I did add some red lights, so pretty much when the wave starts it gets a little bit darker, so the red lights will pretty much like light up a little bit. Also, I have some rockets up here just because I want to attack the front right here as they're walking through. And as you guys can see, we have rockets towers, but I usually put my traditional rocket towers on all sides here. And due to this, pretty much I think this is going to be one of the more better bases that I have made, mainly because if we look back at his inventory right here, you guys could see like he doesn't exactly have too many weak turrets, mainly because he reached out to me prior for me to help him build the base. And I told him, you know what, grind for a week and go ahead and buy as many obsidian chests as you can. And so he did. So pretty much this is what we have left over from what he has. And so as you guys see here, like it's mainly like rocket dependent. We have mechanical turrets dependent, and in the middle is where we're gonna have all our stronger turrets. And I decided to go ahead and put all these like kind of in like different orders. I did put a little bit more in the middle for the plasma turrets, and over here I went ahead and added 3 onto the top, the first 3 I could say, for plasma turrets, and after that mechanical. And the reason why I did that was because the turrets on the top, even though they look like they could reach a lot, once it gets to like this point right here, they won't be able to fire as consistently, and they might actually stop. So I went ahead and put these guys down here a little bit lower to the floor. We also have some mechanic turrets right here just guarding the entrance right here with our shocky turrets and our blue hydra turrets to go ahead and stop anything that walks in its path. And as you guys can see, I connected the entire build and added some of these Tesla turrets down here from one of the corners. And pretty much we have it on like all the extra corners that pretty much had like nothing on it. Coming over here, so you guys have an understanding of what I did over here, I went ahead and put some stairs with some spikes, as well as adding a little bit of I guess you could say a little bunker area, a little place which will eventually fall down towards the higher waves. Usually I have these here for cannon fodder just so the main build doesn't take too much hit from the zombies that have volleys. But realistically, I went ahead and added a couple more powerful turrets because he just has so many. Even though he didn't have as many Teslas, he's missing one here and one there. Pretty much overall, this is probably one of the more better bases for defense. And we do know that the bosses sometimes are unpredictable, so I went ahead and put some more things in the back. Mechanical turrets, focus, as well as spikes. And as you guys can see here, this is a full platform and this one's not. And the reason why is because in case if the boss spawns in, like one of the higher bosses, and it knocks out this turret, it'll take some spikes here as well. And just adding a little bit of defense right here for our tower as well. So that's pretty much it. There's not really much more that I have done to it. I did add like a little bit of a pattern here just because I wanted to kind of make it look a little bit more fancy. And when we go back to the top, we do have a little bit of a pattern. And he didn't really have too many shield generators. I don't know if you can see that shield generator right there. So he has one on this side and one on that side, so I went ahead and put him there. And this is pretty much the top of it, so that's pretty much it. And yeah, let's go ahead and see if I can convince him to go ahead and start the waves, because I know we live in time zones. For me right now, it is 9:51, and he's on the opposite side of the world. So I'm going to go ahead and see if he has any time to start, and if not, I'll just go ahead and let you guys know. Stay tuned. Well, he did say he had a little bit of time left, so he was willing to go ahead and test, but we went ahead and tested it on 81, as you guys can see on the top right there. And so for right now, we do have them kind of like running right here on the side, and the reason why was because I did have ×2 speed on. So once this wave is pretty much over, they should pretty much stop. Let me go ahead and actually try to assist these guys. It's a little bit laggy right now. It should stop lagging very, very soon. And another reason why it's super laggy is because there's so many turrets here. The spikes right here. It's probably taking the game a little bit of time to process that the spikes are gain damage and they actually damage the zombies. And so right now they should be walking at the regular speed. It's a little bit laggy. Well, not even a little bit. It's a lot laggy. Oh my. But yeah, so pretty much that's the build. You guys could actually see the rockets get stuck here, and you could see from like up here that all these rockets are actually focusing down. So there's not a single rocket that's not actually not engaging, minus the fact that it's all laggy. But yeah, this is pretty much the test right here. And yeah, so you guys have an understanding of what it looks. We can go ahead and reset just so you guys can get a bird's eye view of how it looks like on this little test run. So this is what it's going to look like. The red lights are pretty much focused off, and yeah, and there are all the rockets going out. But yeah, so pretty much everything here is going to be engaging, minus the fact that these right here, like these right here probably will engage the ones that walk right here. But as of right now, I don't think that the ones in the middle will. These are mainly focused for the boss when he comes in and spawns in, because the boss is usually coming from the corners usually. Like once in a while they'll come from here, but it's like 1 out of like 3 chance that it will do it. And so that's why we have like these little setups right here once again. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm glad you guys were able to see this. And I know it's not really that long of a video, but it is what it is, you know. I just went ahead and did this for a request, and I just think out of all the base builds I've done, this is probably one of the more top tier bases that I have done. It kind of resembles one of my main bases a little bit. Not entirely, but it does resemble like probably my 5th strongest base a little bit. And the resemblance would probably be like the little squares that I put here. I for some reason I love putting squares. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. And yeah, just let me know if you guys want to see any other type of content. Give me more ideas. Big shout out to Tubatang for pretty much giving me an idea. And I hope this pretty much completes it. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and yeah, just keep in contact if anything, if you guys want to go ahead and just give me some more ideas. But once again, guys, I appreciate you guys for watching, and take care. I'll see you guys in the next one.